Alright, traders, second analysis for the day. We got the gold. As promised, we're gonna be focusing today on the futures market. So we got the gold. It's been some time since last time we've been here. And up until a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we were still bearish on the gold, right? Right from the get-go, when price began to drift sideways / downwards, it did break the all-time high, right? That was around the beginning of August. So, 4 or 5 months ago. Price made it all the way to 2075, basically setting up a new all-time high. But from that point forward, price began to drift downwards. And we came to the conclusion that it had a good chance to reach 1714, which was a huge level that it was able to break, right? Or, around April, May. That was the first time the gold was engaging with that level, and it managed to cross over. So we thought price was probably on its way to retest that level. However, about 2-3 weeks ago, price was still considered, even though it came pretty close, right, to 1714, and then at some point it began to turn back up. So the first 3 weeks were still considered to be a possible technical correction for this downside move. But then a week later, we started to suspect that price may not come back down again. So we got out from that bearish conviction and we waited on the sideline for one more week. And just the beginning of this week, when we looked back, we decided that it's time to flip over, right? It's time to throw the bearish conviction out the window and flip over, come up with a new bullish conviction, because at that point we suspected price was no longer under that potential upside technical correction, but rather we suspect that it's resuming the original upside move, meaning the whole move from August, right, till the end of November, the beginning of December, was the actual technical correction for that upside trend, right? I mean, everlasting, huge upside trend, guys. I mean, I can take you back all the way. You see how it was a huge upside trend. So this was the correction. But let me show you why we believe this might be the end of it, and price probably going to be chasing the previous high, right? In this case, all-time high. And you can also see this level right here, 2089, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But first, let me describe the technical. This is a classic ABC Elliott wave correction. Take a look. This is the A, then you have the B, and then the C, and now the turnaround, which passed an important point, which we believe right now this means coming back to an upside move, meaning the downside correction is over, right? So now we believe price is heading towards 2089. Why 2089? So 2089 could be first just a simple representation of the previous high, right? That all-time high, it's very close by. So just relying on that, we can assume price is heading towards the previous high. But moreover, I would say 2089 is a projection, Fibonacci projection analysis. So here's what we did. We took the previous opposite move, the local previous opposite move, just from top to bottom. I mean, in this case, that would be leg C, right? According to that ABC formation I was describing. So just measuring wave C, in this case, from top to bottom, applying 161.8, which is probably the most robust projection level we know about. So that will put you right here, 2089. We think 2089 is the next big domino, right? We think price is going to hit that level, probably going to find some resistance and possibly turn back down for another drop or break this up, break out altogether. But for now, this is what we're focusing on, 2089, and that leaves us about $150 of a move, right? $155 actually. So yeah, I mean, you know what? 145. Okay, close enough. So guys, there you go. Gold looking super bullish this week, and I have to admit, it's been looking super bullish in the last few weeks. So let's see how that goes from this point forward. We'll be back to follow up on the situation, that's for sure. But that's about that for the day-to-day Forex market. We'll be back tomorrow. Take care.